So, back at the SCG, excited to be back?
Very excited because the last game we played here we won, which is great, especially against the Wanderers. This is now the Big Blue, and it's an important game for both teams, but obviously very important for us to pick up 3 points and keep winning.
Is this the biggest game of the season now?
Every game's a big one, and this is the next one, so it is a big game, of course. We need to win, put more pressure on Perth, but also open up that gap between us and Melbourne as well.
The pitch looked quite patchy last night in the rugby league game. Have you had a chance to have a look at it now?
Yeah, I've had a walk on it. It looks good. It's a great venue. Just taken the wicket off, it's ready to go. So no, we're going to have obviously a practice run now on the pitch, get used to it, and we're looking forward to playing here again.
You've got a bit of a welcome selection headache. A lot of players who are back fit now. What are your thoughts on who starts, especially Sim as well?
Well, I thought all three that come on in Brisbane were very good. So yeah, I do have a headache, but it's a good headache to have because most of the season we haven't had this opportunity to have such a strong bench that we did last week, and everyone's fit again, so we'll have that headache this week again. But it's just making the right decision for the game, for the actual game itself. Melbourne, it's always a tough game. It's a physical game, and we have to make sure that we pick the right players for the game to start.
What do you perceive Victory's strengths to be over you?
Over us, I don't. I feel confident. Obviously, they're a good team. They have good quality players. They've beaten us in 2 games, so we need to fix that. I think we've played better than them in both games, but they got the 6 points out of 6. So obviously, we're disappointed with that, and we need to improve the point ratio. But I believe that we've played well against them. We need to tidy up a couple of things defensively, and if we can do that, we will go close to getting the 3 points.
For the coaches and the players, just how big has this rivalry become between you and Melbourne Victory? Because there's been very little splitting you guys over recent years.
Yeah, well, I think this rivalry's been from the start of the A-League, where the Wanderers have just come in. It's a big derby. The Wanderers, of course, is the #1 derby. But for me especially, I've been here from the start, and Melbourne and Sydney has always been a big rivalry, a big derby game before Wanderers come into the league, and it hasn't changed. Like I said, 2 biggest clubs in the country going head to head, and really this is one of the biggest ones because what's at stake is a massive 3 points and sets up second position and gets closer to first position.
You're approaching the end of your first season in charge. How would you rate your performance over the year?
I think, we've made the cup final, which was great. Unfortunately, we didn't win it, so disappointed with that. We're giving ourselves the best chance to finish top. We're still in with a chance. At the moment, we're in second, so I'm pleased with the way the players have done this year. Obviously, we've had our fair share of injuries. Change of venues, of course, here. No Allianz Stadium, so there's been quite a few things going on this year, and it's been a great learning experience for me. And of course, we want to win trophies, and so far we haven't won anything. So we'll see. We still got a chance of winning 2 trophies.